Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I want to do a video today on the transgender issues. I haven't done one in a while, but we have gone through a situation that just once again brings home the reality of what life is like for a transgender person. If you don't follow my channel, I have a 29-year-old transgender daughter, and this has been a journey for us. It continues to be a journey. And I feel it is my place to help others understand this just a little bit better, because we didn't understand it when we first started, going through it. So I thought if I could sit here and ramble about what we've gone through, what we're going through, to help at least just one person, if it just helps one person, then I've done some good. But hopefully it can reach more than just one person. But I am going to title this video, why should we give gays and transgenders the equal rights? The short answer is because they are human beings just like you and just like me, and they deserve the same exact rights as you and me for that very reason. They are no less than we are. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. The long answer, I can give you that one too. Now, if this is something you would like to listen to and maybe learn or just listen to, I'm not thinking, that I'm here to school you, but if this is just something you'd like to listen to, please by all means stay and listen. If not, please don't stay, because I don't want you to give me ugly comments down in the comment section. I'll delete them. I don't have time for the negative comments. I'm just not going to put up with it. This is a place for positivity. That's just it. We're here to be positive and support each other. So we're going through a situation. It is so hard for, not necessarily gay people, because, and for the lack of a better term, they can hide better, than a transgender person can, especially one that is a male to female transgender. It seems that from my experience, a female to male passes better, easier maybe. And maybe that's not true. Maybe that's just what I think. But from my experience, a male to female transgender person has an extremely hard time because they don't exactly pass. I mean, I think, as they learn how to deal with themselves, they do, pass easier. But in the beginning stages, it's harder because, everybody wants to go, oh my God, that's a man wearing woman's clothes. Oh my God, oh my God. I just don't get it, why you can't see this as someone that is struggling terribly. And it's hard for them, and why you would just add to that stress. I don't get it. But she applied for a job that she was overqualified for. But because we're in the position that we are, she'll take any job she can get. Now, this was a job in it's a company that owns several homes for mentally challenged adults. They're full-time live-ins, and then they hire people to come in and take care of the people. And so we were thinking, because we've had this experience with our younger child, this would be, a great job for her, because we've had this experience. We've had all this experience throughout life, with how to handle, a situation like that. So she applied. Now, the manager that was working there was great. I'm not sure if the manager is her title, director, whatever. My daughter said, now, how do you want me to fill my paperwork out? Because, you can obviously see that I'm transgender. She said, not a problem. Fill out the name you go by and the rest of your information, and we're good. Now, let me also stress, they do not drug test these people, which blew my mind, but we'll get to that. So they are always understaffed at these houses, and I can imagine so, because they don't pay very good, and it's a hard job. Not everybody's cut out to tend to the mentally challenged. So she applied for this job, and they said that she would have to do a week-long orientation. Not a problem, that's okay. And so she was called in to work 2 shifts, 2 days, two long days, before she ever did her orientation, because they were so short-staffed. So let's fast forward to, she was 3 days into her week of orientation. So now at this point, she's 5 days in. And now, mind you, she's already worked hands-on with, some of the clients, and now she's doing her orientation. And she did her that day. She did a full day. That afternoon, she got a call from the owner of this business and said, I need to have a meeting with you right now. And, she was like, okay. So she went up there. The first thing the owner did was he took the paperwork and pushed it across the desk at her and said, I need you to put your real name on here. Okay. She'd not done that secretively. She had asked, which do you prefer that I fill, this out with? So she said, okay. And so he commenced to tell her that for her own good or for her own safety, she could not be working with any of the clients anymore. Y'all. Now, she's kin to me, so she was pissed off to the max right off the bat. But she's not like me. She kept her calm and she said, okay, mail my check to my house. And she got up and she walked out. Now, you may think, what was the big deal there? The big deal is you have people working there already. You have females in charge. His reasoning was that these people may lie on you. Do you hear me? These people may tell a lie on you. Okay. That's like not wanting to say, 'cause you're transgender, girl. Or he probably wouldn't even wanted to say girl. I don't know. I don't know this man, so I don't want to, talk negative about him. I can only state facts. But now, she, keep in mind, has already worked in 2 of the houses for 2 entire days, 16-hour shifts. Women were in charge of bathing. They don't actually bathe the men, but they, they stand there while they bathe to make sure they don't fall and stuff like that. Why are you concerned that these people may lie on my daughter, but not these other women? I'm not clear on what the problem is here. I don't understand. And so of course she was extremely upset. We did call an attorney. We didn't call an attorney in our area because honestly, I don't trust them. I don't trust them as far as I can throw them. And so we called an attorney in Dallas who then put us in touch with one that, could do something for us. And it comes down to the fact that there are no laws in place to protect transgender or gay people. You can be fired at will for no reason, just because they feel like, I don't want this gay person working here. And they can say, it's for your own good. These people may lie on you, so it's for your own good. Now, guys, they do not drug test these workers that work with these mentally challenged people, which I happen to have one of. And let me tell you, if there was a crackhead working with my child or a transgender person, which one do you think I would choose? I'm going to choose trans all day, every day, because I don't know who in their right mind would choose a crackhead. They don't drug test, but yet a transgender person can't work in there because they may lie on you. That's why we need rights. That's why they need equal rights, just like us people, because people take advantage of them. They do not give them the same benefit that everybody else gets. And so you know what it does? It prevents them from being able to work. It's going to make me cry, and I don't want to cry. It prevents them from being able to have a life. Just something as simple as a life. And I don't understand how anybody can sit here and say they don't deserve the same rights as you do. What made you deserve those rights and they didn't? They're a human being trying to make it in this world just like you. Black people had to fight for those rights too. And now, as a whole, we think, gosh, that was kind of stupid, wasn't it? That we kept them out of stuff just simply because they were black. Yeah, that was pretty stupid. And that's what we're going through right now with the gay and transgender community. You don't have the right to tell them that they can't be married or have a job or rent a house. You don't have that right. You do not have that right. They deserve equal rights. They deserve the same rights I have and you have because they're people. That's it. This is not a religious matter. This is a human matter. They're a human being, and they deserve the same rights as you and I have. I'm going to stop here because I'm going to tune up and bawl. So anyway, I'll talk to y'all later.